don't understand the cop thing. Like,
the cop, no, you have to understand the cop thing. You have to think of it this way. Grandpa is an all-American military guy. He was in the Marines. Uncle Chad was in the Marines. And that there's part of that, like when it exists in a family in that way, you have an authoritarian family. So that's why Dad's a cop. When Dad started policing when he was young, he started as a dispatcher. Think about that, at 19. He was a fucking child. He went from being a young patrolman to a chief. And now take somebody who kind of has, I'm on the top of the world. I'm type A. I'm a leader. I'm in control. Now enter into a marriage where his wife is like, yeah, actually, you're not a god. I don't give a shit that you're the chief of police. You're fucking up at home. You're not being a good dad. You're not being a good husband. And Dad's kind of preoccupied with the old-fashioned ways, and if I say it, then that's the way it is. And I really, truly believed that once you guys got through high school that I would divorce Dad. Like, I would. That was the plan. And he knew that was the plan, kind of, to a degree. But this was a scenario where he thought he could get away with something, and it was so egregious. And I'm drunk, and I'm gonna pursue this, and he did. And like, it was on the Channel 12 New Jersey News, which means that anybody who watches the local Channel 12 News, which everybody in New Jersey gets, it was on that for a solid week every day. You know, it was a couple blurbs and then it like died down, thank God. But was it broadcast kind of everywhere for a short time? Yes, it did. And it was, I don't even have the words, really. It was the most mortifying time of my life. That happens. We've knocked down our house. Grandma and Grandpa have put all of their money into our house now, right? And now they're living with us. Grandma dies. I have a dad now that lives with me and has to live with me. The article goes out and I want to divorce Dad. But during that time, we went to therapy because we had to deal with each other because I couldn't leave. I couldn't do it. I had to bite the bullet and say, fuck it. I need to stay here and I need to take care of the people that I said I was going to take care of. So now what happened was Dad, when all of this happened, and I beat the shit out of Dad in terms of I told him exactly who he was. I told him exactly what he did. When I lost my shit and made him face all the bullshit that he did, he honestly realized, what have I done? What have I done? And he didn't want to be that monster. He did truly love us and realized, yeah, I don't want to lose my family. Legitimately, I'm losing my wife. I'm losing my kids. I'm losing everything. I've lost the respect of everybody. He hit rock bottom. And he was able to, because of that, for the first time in his life, I truly think that he was able to see himself for what he was based on his behavior and wanted better. And then we went to therapy. We found an incredible therapist and we started going, and I mean, it took years. The first thing that Dad had to do, because he had a laundry list of things that he had to do in order to stay in the house, and one was to go to a doctor and find out what was going on and get on medication. And the second was therapy, and he did both immediately. And the medication, when we found the right one, it was like that aggressive, authoritarian, controlling monster guy, that piece of the pie that right, because that's not all he is. He has so many other pieces that are so amazing. But that piece, the medication was able to take it and not dissolve it, but calm it. So all of a sudden, all those other pieces that were so good about Dad were able to come out and be him. And the other part, we worked on so much with therapy and medication that it didn't dissolve that piece, but it tamed it. Again, if Dad didn't have the true desire and love for his family and truly not wanting to lose us, it never would have been possible. And for that, Dad, I'm so proud of Dad now. I love being with him. I'm so proud of him and everything that he's accomplished in terms of being a husband and being a dad.
One good thing about the article is I feel like it removed him from the police life.
Dad was literally ripped out of that world, thrown away, and never to return again. That's what it's like for Dad in the police world. And fuck yes, there's the moral of the story. The moral of the story is, to your point, thank God, in a way, that happened the way it did, because the policing world and the people that are in it suck so fucking hard. There's no more gray area. He's plucked, he's done, he's out, and he is better for it. He's better for it.